I'm Gamba Cole, best known for playing Ben in TV series The Outlaws.
What type of match?
A bad boy.
It's set and filmed here in Bristol, where I was born, and where my granddad Dacre came to live from Jamaica in 1960.
Auntie?
My auntie Amira knows all the family history.
What was it like for him when he got to Bristol?
It's hard to find somewhere to live. It was hard to find work. You know, the thing with the sign, you know, no blacks, no Irish, no dogs, that's real. And when he did find work, he found it in Avonmouth, which is roughly a 6-mile walk from where he lived. And sometimes he'd be at the bus stop and the bus wouldn't stop for him, so he would walk there and walk back.
Wow.
He'd come into an hostile environment, you know, Jamaica being a Commonwealth country and England being the mother home. That was what they were taught in Jamaica. Once he got here, he realised that was a different thing.
It's tough to hear how hard life was for my granddad back in the 60s. And it's not the only bit of history I was unaware of.
Even though I've got a strong connection to the city, I didn't know that 60 years ago, a protest took place which contributed to advancing the rights of black people.
It's known as the Bristol Bus Boycott. In April 1963, a West Indian community group led by youth worker Paul Stevenson looked to test the Bristol Omnibus Company's policy of refusing to employ black and Asian drivers and conductors.
How long has it been?
Guy Bailey was 16 years old when he was sent in for a job interview.
So when you got to the bus company, what happened?
As I entered the reception, there was this young lady, so I said, I've got an interview. And she said to the manager, your appointment for 2 o'clock is here, but he's black. That the manager told her to tell me that he don't employ blacks.
So you heard them say that?
Yeah, they made it absolutely clear they don't employ blacks.
Wow. So wasn't it illegal to discriminate based on somebody's race?
There was no law said it was illegal.
How did it make you feel?
Sick to the curve of my heart.
In response, a complete boycott of the company's buses was organized.
Most of the black community did get together and decided not to take the bus.
Despite the pressure put up on the bus company, they continued to defend their policy.
Whilst we can obtain white labour in this city, we intend to go on engaging white labour rather than coloured labour.
There were marches, there were protests. The University of Bristol Student Union gave lots of support to the people that was marching through Bristol.
The boycott lasted 4 months and its impact was far-reaching. Roger Griffith is a lecturer and social activist.
On the 28th of August 1963, an announcement was made to say that the colour bar had ended and the campaign had been successful. That was unique because on that day I had a dream speech in Washington DC from Dr. King. It was a matter of weeks before black and Asian people were allowed to not only apply but be accepted.
And it wasn't just the bus company's policies. The boycott helped drive fundamental changes nationally.
The success of 1963 led to the Racial Relations Act, and this made it unlawful to discriminate on the basis of colour. It's a plank of the UK Equalities Act. So for the disabled, for women, for around gender rights, the right to marry, all of that comes out of the process that we're here in this city. And that, more than anything, is the thing that we should have pride in today.
Learning more about the boycott has made me appreciate what my granddad's generation went through to improve their lives and create a better future for us. And the more people who know about it, the better.
That was brilliant.